New York City Mayor Eric Adams is named in a racketeering lawsuit. New York City Mayor Eric Adams, the FDNY, and the City of New York have been named in a medical fraud and medical malpractice lawsuit, which was filed by the plaintiff Richard Thomas in the New York State Supreme Court in Kings County on August 10, 2023. Mayor Adams, the FDNY, and the City of New York is being accused of committing a fraudulent scheme to bilk a deceased New York City resident out of her money. The decedent's representative, who is also the decedent's son, alleges in the lawsuit that defendants committed fraud, racism, and violated the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. As the FDNY EMS responded to an emergency call and then contacted another EMS ambulance from Maimonides Medical Center, a private hospital, because the FDNY EMS claimed that they were not experts in the cardiovascular system and had to contact the Maimonides ambulance, who were more experts in the cardiovascular system. While both EMS ambulances delayed important treatment to the patient, both ambulances traveled to the hospital, one carrying the patient and one remaining empty. Therefore, both ambulances double charged the patient in a fraudulent scheme to bilk money out of unsuspecting residents inside of New York City. The plaintiff alleges that the defendants had a total disregard for the decedent's health and life, as the decedent was violently vomiting, had shortness of breath, cancer fluids in her lungs, tachycardia, hypoxia, and more. The decedent was in an emergency state, and the decedent should have been expeditiously taken to the emergency room for the necessary treatment, but was the victim of the defendant's malicious and fraudulent financial scheme, which placed the decedent, Vesta Thomas, in a worse position. The defendant had a legal duty to properly treat and transport the decedent to the hospital, but that duty was breached.